Hello, hello everyone. It's Shelly with Couture. I'm an independent designer and our demo will begin soon. Today is part 3 of our Christmas Express series. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Say hi as you hop on. All right, guys. Hello, hello everyone. Today is, what is it? Monday. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween to you all. I hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween tonight. In case you have children that are trick-or-treating or if you're handing out candy. Today we're going to work on part 3 of the Christmas Express series. This is a C-size transfer that has 6 different designs. So we're going to work through each of those designs one by one. So as you hop on, say hello. And looks like, there we go. Looked like my screen stopped for a minute, so we're just gonna kind of cruise through here. So we have our round simple shape today. This is 6 inches across. When you buy the simple shapes, you get 2 circles and 2 squares that are each 6 inches across. I had this little ring cut out of the just out of wood, and it matches the width exactly, just because I wanted a little frame on it. And then this is the transfer we're working on today. Santa Supply Company, handmade goods from the North Pole. So let's go ahead and mark on there. So it's part of the Christmas Express. You can find all the links you need in the description of the video. And what do we say? Santa Supply Company. Okay. Say hello as you hop on. All right. So I think it's going to be pretty straightforward today. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to lightly sand it a little bit. I just like to take a little bit of the roughness off. I'm not trying to take any of that whitewash off. In fact, sometimes when you sand, you can see the lines a little less. So I kind of like that too. Okay, so we lightly sanded. I'm just going to get a wipe and just wipe that off. This wipe is barely wet. I need to get my wipes wet. All right, so you want to get all that off, and then we're going to go ahead and wax. So we're going to take our surface wax and our applicator, and I'm going to spread it all around. Put that back in. I will take a paper towel and take the excess off and buff it in. You'll be able to tell when you've buffed it in because it'll start off pretty rough, and then it'll get a lot easier. Your paper towel or whatever will glide easier across your surface. Okay. All right, that is all done. Now I think I'm going to go with my the wood grain going sideways. And then all we're going to do is take off our backer sheet. You want to save that though because once you're done washing and your transfer is dry, then you're going to want to put that back. I'm going to line this up with my mat. And I'm going to place this hopefully equally around. So I'm going to hold this to the light, and I'm going to see if my borders look the same on all sides. Probably could come to the right a little bit, I think. Just a smidge. Okay, let's look at that. I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and rub that down. You want it to firmly stick to your simple shape, and what's going to happen is we're going to put this all the way around. So if you want to kind of put it on the board, you can also see if you've placed your transfer in the center. Looks pretty good. So we're going to stick with that. All right, so let's put that aside. I am going to keep trying to use the same colors throughout the series. So we have our candy apple red, our meadow green, our shimmer gold, and then I have some black velvet, just because I want to bring in the black frame. All right. So I think I'm going to do this frame in gold. So let's start. Actually, we'll probably start from the center out. Let's just get everything open. And then we'll go from there. Looks pretty dark in here today, doesn't it? I have all my lights on. All right, let's bring over. I'm going to work with mostly mini squeegees today. I am going to bring out some smaller cut up ones just to get those smaller words. There's some teeny tiny words in there. Okay. I think we should be good. All right. So I think I want to do Santa Supply Company. We're going to do that in red. So all you do is you put some on your squeegee. You can actually put it on your transfer too if you want to do that first. And then you can spread it. I usually just dig in my jar with my squeegee. And it's just like spreading peanut butter. Okay. It's kind of like painting with the squeegee. All right, the more upright your transfer or your squeegee is, the more of the excess you'll be able to get off. Okay. Let's see if that hit my board at all. It sure did. I'm trying to grab a wipe here. Because I waxed my board, I should be able to pick that red right up without anything really turning pink on me. The wax acts like a nice barrier. I'm going to actually take that off, and we're going to wash this part real quick because we don't want that there. We do not want that there. So let's get that wet. Grab my wipe. And we're going to try to get as much of it as we can off. I don't know if I wanted that North Pole to be red yet. So that's why I just took it off, just in case I wanted to make that a different color. So of course then we want to kind of wipe it from the back side, get it out of that mesh. All right, now we're going to kind of wave this in the air to get it dry. You can blow on it. You don't want to put a wet transfer onto a surface because then when you do paste, it'll be thinner than it should be and it might spread. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm just kind of waving that so it dries. Stick that down. Let's go ahead and get this dry, because we're going to put that transfer back on top, and we don't want to lift that part of our design up since it's already chalked. Let's just go ahead and get that dried up. All right, seems dry. Let's go ahead and put this back on. I might try to fix the bottom of the A. That seems to be missing a little bit. Otherwise, I think it looks all right. Okay. Just gonna pull it in front of me a little closer. Get my glasses on here. Also gonna start my glue gun. Let that start heating up. Okay, you can see that just plops down perfectly. Okay, so we want to make sure we rub down everywhere that we haven't chalked yet. Okay, because we still want that nice and flat. We don't want any bumps or little lumps. Okay. All right, let's do our bow green. Remember, we're going to do that outside border. We're going to do that in our shimmer gold. So we're going to work our way in to out. Okay, let's get that excess off. Let's see, homemade goods from, I think I'll do homemade goods from, do I want that in green or do I want the North Pole in green? Or do I want to do that black and do this green? Maybe we do the North Pole in green. And there's these cute little stars that we're going to, I think, do in either gold or black. So right now I'm just trying to get that part of the design covered. Then once I get it covered, I go over it again to get that excess off. Okay. You don't want to leave paste behind because you won't get a good result if you leave that behind. You'll definitely see it on your surface. It won't be a nice crisp result. Okay, so let's go ahead and just lift that. Let's get that nice and dry real quick. Okay, you can lay that back down. Again, we need to just make sure that's down. Let's lift the North Pole. Let's get that dry. You guys, this font is so fine, and this transfer is just on the spot. Okay, we'll let that fall back down. We're just going to push down handmade goods. Let's push down our stars, and then our frame. We got to make sure our frame is down. Okay. All right, so let's do the handmade goods from in black, and then I think I'm going to do the stars in black. And then we'll do the frame in gold. I just want to be able to bring in some black, just so that the black little round frame kind of makes sense. Okay. If you have to turn it, if it feels better to you to work away from you, then by all means, turn your project. Do whatever's most comfortable for you, because some people will be like, well, which way do I do it? And there's no right or wrong way. You just want to do it so that it's most comfortable for you. Hi, Mary, how are you? I see you this time. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. All right, excess back. I just see one little thing on my H. So we're going to see if we can fix that. All right, let's go ahead and just take this to a certain point. Oh, we have to fix, let's fix that M. Hi, Kathy, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Let's get that M down. Okay, let's fix that little part of the red too while it's down. Okay. All right, now let's bring that back up. All right, let's get this part dry. Should we do a black frame or should we do gold? What should we do? Maybe we just stick with the black. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. What do you guys think? Should we do a black frame or gold shimmer frame? The other projects we've done, I'm trying to see, the truck had the gold on it. And I don't think we did the gold on the sleigh. I don't know, I think we just not do the gold today. What do you guys think? So we could do the gold shimmer around, or we can do the black. I think we do black. I think we keep it simple. Sometimes less is more, right? Less is more. All right, so we're just going to go all the way around. And I'm going to turn this as I go, because that's more comfortable to me than trying to reach. What time is trick-or-treating for everybody today? The kids in our area trick-or-treat today from 6 to 8. And it doesn't matter what day Halloween falls on. So if it falls on a Wednesday, then that's the day they trick-or-treat. But today's a Monday, so they will trick-or-treat today. Okay. All right, guys, excess back. Let's see how we did. How fun. And that part looks like it's missed, but it is part of the transfer. Ta-da! So cute. So cute. Ooh, I was gonna say I'm dripping already. Didn't look like it was dripping. I got a smaller glue gun to see if I like that versus a big one. All right, I just see a little smudge that we're gonna try to straighten up over here. And then a little on the S. Oh, darn it. You guys. Why do I do that? I should have dried that first. Oh no. Okay, so let's just get that off. We're probably gonna make a mess. Worst case, we do it on the opposite side. Oh, I think we're gonna make a mess here. I should have dried it first before I started messing. We can do it on the other side. Why don't we do that? Okay, we're gonna start over. Thank goodness this is double-sided, right? I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get that completely clean. Just because I got black in my red and because of my finger. So, what I can end up doing too is, once we're all done, I can like sand this side down in case I ever want to use it again. So I'm not too worried about this side being ruined, because we can sand it down. I can paint it a different color if I want. But I am going to get it nice and dry. And then we're going to start over. Darn it. I get so ahead of myself. But doesn't it look cute so far? I am glad you guys are doing well. All right. Let's do this. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna give it a quick sanding. Okay. Wiped. And then we are going to do the wax. Another paper towel. Buff it. Ooh, shaking you guys up, sorry. Okay. Let me just dump this little dust off. All right, let's start over. I'm also, I think, going to wash this real quick. So let's put that there. Hold on one second. I'm going to get a little thing of water. So sometimes when I'm cleaning, I will do it this way. I will get a little tray of water. I'll put it in there, sticky side up. Okay. I'll let it sit for a minute. Just move that so we don't break that. Okay, let's flip it over. And rub some of that paste from the top. And then I'll take my board eraser and scrub it a little more. Okay, you can use a cookie sheet. You guys can use a baking dish. I'm trying to think. I think I found these trays at Target or maybe online at Target a couple of years ago. Okay. Get it out of our mesh. Let's go back to the top side. I'm going to scrub it a little more. Okay. Okay. Let me take this water and get it out of our way here so we don't spill it. All right. Let's get a wipe. Let's wipe this top. And then wipe the back side. This is our adhesive side. If you see little hairs or fuzzies, make sure you get those off because you don't want that to get into your mesh, because when you chalk, you can't force paste through something that's there, right? Something that's in the way. So you want to make sure you get that nice and clean. Just taking a paper towel and gliding it across the top, gliding it across the adhesive. Okay, I think we're good and clean. I'm just going to let this wave in the air. Let's bring our board back over. Okay, and because we've sanded and we've waxed, we are good to go. Let's line it up again. I'm going to hold it up to the light, see if I'm equal again. I think I need to go to the right again. Let's see. See if that looks good now. I think that does. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to do this again. And maybe this time I think we're going to work a little quicker, of course, and we're going to work our way top down inside the frame. So we'll just switch off a couple colors and then we'll do the paste and peel method. Let's do our little ribbon. Okay, and then we're going to do Santa Supply Company. I just have to remember to not touch. I get so excited. Turn it. Okay, let's get that excess off of that. All right. Let's do our paste and peel. There we go. That looks better anyway. Let's get it dried a little bit here. Okay, lay that back down. Press down what we need to press down. Okay, handmade goods. And then the black stars will do. I wasn't sure if the black stars would look good, but I think they did. Do this one. Get this guy. Okay, let's get the green North Pole. careful not to hit the other colors, especially if they're still wet. You will end up dragging them into your design. And if you don't want like an ombre look, then be very careful. All right, now let's lift it all the way up. Actually, you guys, this time looks so much better to me. Okay, now we're going to put that back. Carefully rub down the border. Sometimes when it's still wet, your other colors are still wet on the transfer, and if you put your finger in it and spread it, you'll accidentally get that color in that mesh. All right, let's try this again. And then we must dry it before we touch. Right? No touching. Get that excess off. I'm going to pick up a little bit more here. Here we go. All right. All right. I think we got it. All right, guys. Second time's a charm, right? All right. Let's get this dried up. Then all we have to do is glue down our little outline. I might see if I have some kind of a string to hang it, and we might put it in between. Have some twine, I think. Okay, now I do have a couple little splotches here. That must not have been all the way down. So we'll clean it up as much as we can. Little shadowy there. So what we'll end up doing is putting that there. Let's see what I have here. Put a little so it should be flat enough. Put a dot there, dot there. Press that down. Press that down. Try not to burn myself. Okay, so it has to be underneath. There we go. I think that'll work. All right, let's go ahead and I think we need another glue stick here. Let's see if we can get all the way around. Okay, hopefully that didn't dry. And place. Make sure it's edge to edge. My gosh, I love this. All right, guys, and that is it. Isn't that cute? So that will hang. That. I love it. All right, and that's it for our demo today. Thanks so much for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy Halloween. Be safe tonight, and I'll see you